Hello, and welcome to Old Toy, New Joy, the show where I share with you my previously enjoyed toys I purchased from online sources, thrift stores, and collectors' shows that once belonged to someone else. Daily, I try to swing by one of my local thrift stores close to me, just to eyeball the toy wall and see if anything cool has been added. Over the years, I've developed a very keen eye for certain items, and so I was able to spot this. At $4.99, it was a no-brainer, and I snatched it up and made sure there was nothing else hanging on the wall from that era. Upon closer inspection, I also noticed that the other two items in the baggie were also a worthy find in their own right. So, I'll keep you in suspense no longer. Let's open up this baggie, and we'll start by talking about first prize. So here's first prize. Do you know what this is? This is a 1984 Takara Soundwave. It was a Decepticon. And this is Buzzsaw, a cassette Decepticon, which came with Soundwave when you bought him in the package. So first we'll transform him, and then we'll talk about him. Very similar to how the Blaster Autobot here transforms, and I featured the Autobot Blaster on an earlier episode. There we go. This is cool. I never had this Transformer as a child, but he was one of my favorites in the cartoon. And there's Buzzsaw there. So, not a complete Transformer. We're going to see in a moment. There are some pieces and parts missing, but for the most part, the robot looks great. Let me put up the fists. So I was very lucky to find this Transformer in a thrift store, for sure. It's been a long time since I found a G1 Transformer in a thrift store. So let's take a look at my ultimate guide to vintage Transformers action figures by Mark Belomo and learn a little bit more about Soundwave. There's how he would look in alternate mode, in robot mode. Easily lost weapons. Yeah, well, we've lost pretty much all of them. Soundwave's accessories, those two guns that transform into batteries that could be inserted into his alternate mode's back, the spring-open cassette door, and his sinister monotonic voice on the hit Sunbow cartoon made him one of the most popular Transformers characters. Further endearing him to fans was the fact that he was able to fire Megatron in gun mode at unsuspecting Autobots once in a while. Walkman-style portable microcassette recorder inspired by the blue and silver colored Olympus SR-11. Note the swoosh stencils on both cassette doors. Easily lost weapons, rocket launcher, 3 rockets, concussion blaster gun, 2 twin mortar cannons. Note, Soundwave is usually not considered complete unless his toy is accompanied by the Condor microcassette Buzzsaw. Well, we got Buzzsaw. We're very lucky that we got Buzzsaw. And there's Buzzsaw. There's the compartment that opens at the back, kind of like a battery compartment. And as we'll see in a moment, we do have that. That's how he looked, original packaging. And there's Buzzsaw. So we're missing those two pieces that connect the buzzsaw. Two twin mortar cannons. And this also came with it. It was in the baggie. So here's that battery compartment they were talking about. And you could take this laser cannon, stick it in there like a AA battery. Put that back together. Oops. There we go. And concerning buzzsaw, right here, in 1985, Takara came out with the Autobot Blaster, as seen right here, as a counterpart to Soundwave. And because no cassettes were made available for Blaster, kids would insert Decepticon cassettes such as Laserbeak, Rumble, Ravage, Frenzy, and Buzzsaw into their Blaster figure. So let's see if that works. Yeah, perfect fit. So let's just take a quick close look at this Transformer in alternate mode. I have to say, for a toy from 1984 that was probably played with a lot, he was a very popular Transformer. This particular toy is in very good condition. I think he's got all of his stickers. And the screen here is not cracked, because that often happens. Like I said before, he does have the back cover. Yeah, this is a very good example. Yep, I was very lucky to find this. The ejector button is a little stuck. That happens. So if you'll remember, there were two other items in the baggie with Soundwave. And usually when I find something cool in a bag with some other stuff, the other stuff is nothing. It's junk. It's new toys, it's broken bits and pieces. I was very fortunate that the other two items in the baggie were also from the mid-1980s. First off, we have this. I didn't even know what this was. I had to look it up. This is a 1986 Telepix Kenner Silverhawks buzzsaw figure, missing his Shredditor bird accessory. And Sunhawks was a cartoon from 1986, made by the same folks that made Thundercats, and I don't think it did very well. It only ran for one season, but this is one of the bad guys. And as you can see, he's got buzzsaws all over his body, hence his name is Buzzsaw. So I thought that was kind of neat. I always enjoy learning new things. And this other item is a GoBot called Dive from 1983. And as a child, I had the gray variant of this figure. So I thought it was pretty, I don't have them anymore. It's pretty neat that I got him again, but I got the blue version. And of course, that was put out by Bandai. So I wanted to thank you for tuning in today and allowing me to share with you my newly found thrift store G1 Transformer of Soundwave. If you liked the video, please like the video, and we will keep them coming. Until next time, this is your Toy Whisperer signing off from Old Toy, New Joy.